Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So an issue we see with the wall ball is the same issue we see in so many things. In the clean and in the snatch, it's an early arm bend before the hips do their job, and so then all that power has to travel through this bent arm instead of using them like straps. It's in the barbell thruster, it's in the dumbbell thrust, it's in every thruster shoulder to overhead where we're trying to get that drive with the hips and then get the tiny little arms involved. So a super common mistake in so many things is just getting the arms involved too soon. So you always want to use the hip to its full extent and then get that timing where if we use the hip and then wait too long, we're missing out. But if we're coming up and we're starting to throw that medicine ball early before the hip goes, then we're not getting the maximal bang for your buck. And I always like just to mimic like a baseball swing or a softball swing or a golf swing where the timing is off in this way because it's so blatantly obvious. So if I'm sitting here and I swing as my hips are going, it goes arms and then hips, you can just see just something looks off. But if I go hips first and then the arms follow, I just smacked my hand, that would have been the dumbest thing ever. But hips first, and then my arms follow, that's where that kind of whip happens. We get a lot of power at that point of hips, arms. So as you're doing your wall balls, make sure you're checking in on this and looking in on it. And we want to be coming up and going hips, arms. And if we're coming up and going arms and then trying to use the hips, it's hard for me to even mimic it. But we're just going to be using way too many small muscles and we're not going to be taking advantage of the big muscles. Another way to know if you've used your hips or not is when your hips are not open, you can't squeeze your butt cheeks together. And when they're open, meaning we've used them, your butt cheeks are squeezed together. So not only is this a technique thing that we want to keep checking in on because the glutes are used as big stabilizers, especially when we're doing overhead things. We should be coming up, and as soon as you feel your butt cheeks squeeze together, that is the time to immediately jump on it and press from there. Hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.